Have you ever wondered why, even without engaging in strenuous physical activity, you end the day feeling completely drained? It feels like something invisible is slowly sapping your energy without you even noticing. The curious thing is, many of these energy drainers are part of our daily lives and, worse yet, avoidable. By identifying these habits and patterns, we can regain our vitality and live with more ease. Get ready to discover 10 things that drain your energy and how to eliminate them from your life. What you'll learn today can transform the way you see the world. First, negative people. Negative people are emotional energy vampires. They have a knack for turning even the best of days into a festival of complaints and pessimism. Being around them is like being surrounded by storm clouds. You absorb that energy and leave feeling drained. The solution: set boundaries. It's not always possible to cut these people out of your life, especially if they're family or coworkers, but you can control how much you let them affect you. Be assertive in steering conversations toward lighter topics and avoid getting pulled into endless debates. Build emotional barriers to protect your well-being. Moreover, choose your interactions wisely. Whenever possible, surround yourself with those who inspire and energize you. Not only does this preserve your peace of mind, but it also pushes you toward a more positive outlook on life. Second, perfectionism. Perfectionism might seem like a virtue, but in reality, it's a disguised trap. The constant quest for perfection paralyzes progress and unnecessarily consumes your energy. You spend hours revisiting tiny details, always believing the final result could be better. The problem is that this cycle never ends, and satisfaction becomes unattainable. To combat perfectionism, accept that good enough is often what you need. Focus on what truly can be improved without wasting time on the irrelevant. Set deadlines and stick to them. Remember, perfection is an illusion. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us to focus on what we can control. Apply this principle to your work, and you'll see how your productivity and personal satisfaction increase. Less obsession with details, more real progress. Third, clutter. The chaos around you directly reflects the chaos inside you. Physical disorder creates a confusing environment where energy seems to vanish. Every time you deal with a pile of papers, scattered clothes, or misplaced objects, your mind expends more energy than it should. Simplify your environment and see how this can have a direct impact on your mental clarity. A tidy space invites calmness and focus. Start small. Dedicate a few minutes a day to organize small areas. Stoic philosophy teaches us that external order reflects an ordered mind. The fewer visual and physical distractions you have, the easier it becomes to focus on important tasks. Minimalism, contrary to popular belief, isn't about having less, but about keeping only what adds value to your life. Fourth, comparing yourself to others. Constantly comparing yourself to others is a dangerous trap. The feeling of always being behind in the race of life is exhausting. Everyone has their own pace and struggles, and it's impossible to measure your progress with someone else's yardstick. Plus, comparison tends to focus on what you lack, ignoring your achievements and potential. The Stoics teach us to direct our energy toward what's within our control. Other people's success shouldn't weigh you down. Instead, celebrate your own victories, no matter how small, and set goals based on your own growth. Shift your focus from external comparisons to internal ones. Am I better today than I was yesterday? This simple exercise can free you from one of the greatest sources of frustration and exhaustion. Today, I consider this one of the biggest issues we face, especially with the rise of social media. People can't stop comparing themselves to others, and the constant exposure to lives that are so different from their own is causing them to feel more and more drained. We must be extremely careful when it comes to comparisons. Do you agree? Have you ever found yourself comparing yourself to others, feeling like the grass is greener on the other side? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss this further. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, as it helps us continue connecting paths. Fifth, excessive worry. Worrying is a mental habit that can easily turn into a relentless energy thief. Overthinking potential problems and creating catastrophic scenarios doesn't solve anything. It only makes you more anxious. Stoic philosophy suggests focusing on what is within our control and letting go of what we can't. When you worry about the future, you're wasting energy on something that might never happen. To prevent this emotional drain, adopt the 5-minute rule. Allow yourself to worry for 5 minutes, then move on. Shift your focus to what you can do in the present. Additionally, activities like meditation or physical exercise can effectively reduce stress and recharge your energy. Remember, most worries are exaggerated by our minds. Sixth, monotony. Monotony is the silent enemy of creativity and enthusiasm. When every day feels the same as the last, your energy starts to evaporate, and the world around you seems colorless. As efficient as routine might be, it can trap you in a cycle of boredom. To break free, it's important to introduce small changes into your daily life. Take a different route to work, try a new recipe, or take up a new hobby. Even small variations can bring back excitement and energy. Another valuable tip is to step out of your comfort zone in both work and personal life. Challenge yourself. Monotony only holds power over you if you allow it. Transform it into an opportunity to learn something new. When you embrace change, you rediscover joy in the little things. Seventh, lack of sleep. Underestimating the importance of a good night's sleep is one of the biggest mistakes when it comes to maintaining energy. Sleep is essential for your body and mind to regenerate. When you sleep poorly or not enough, everything becomes more difficult. Your mood worsens, concentration drops, and even your immune system suffers. To ensure you're replenishing your energy properly, create a consistent sleep routine. Go to bed at the same time each night and avoid electronic distractions before sleeping. Your environment also plays a role. Keep the bedroom dark, quiet, and comfortable. Sleeping well isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. The Stoics valued discipline, and you can apply that here. Controlling your nighttime habits improves your readiness to face the day. After all, it's impossible to perform at your best without rest. Eighth, toxic relationships. Relationships that drain your energy are one of the greatest emotional challenges. Toxic people, whether friends, co-workers, or even partners, create a cycle of emotional exhaustion, trapping you in constant drama and manipulation. The first step in dealing with these relationships is recognizing the pattern. Next, set clear boundaries to protect your mental health. You don't have to cut these people out of your life, but you can reduce their impact on you. Learning to say no is key to preserving yourself. Healthy relationships should lift you up, not drag you down. Protect your emotional energy just as you would any other valuable resource. Be selective about whom you share it with. When you set boundaries, the effect is liberating and you regain your well-being. Ninth, self-criticism. Being self-critical is important for personal growth, but when that criticism becomes constant and harsh, it begins to erode your energy. You may become your own worst enemy, always questioning your choices and holding yourself to an unrealistic standard. The key to breaking this cycle is developing self-compassion. Treat yourself the way you would treat a friend going through a hard time. If you made a mistake, learn from the experience and move on. Remember, perfectionism is closely linked to self-criticism, and both are enemies of progress. Accept your imperfections and focus on what you can do better from here on. Overthinking your mistakes is futile. Taking action to correct them is transformative. 10th, overload of responsibilities. Saying yes to everything might seem noble, but in the long run, it only leads to burnout. When you take on more than you can handle, both at work and in your personal life, you end up overburdened physically and emotionally. The solution: delegate and learn to say no. Your time is a limited resource, and taking on more responsibilities than you can manage invites chaos. Additionally, an overload of tasks harms your productivity and can compromise the quality of your work. Learn to identify what truly matters and prioritize those activities. Setting clear boundaries about what you can and cannot do is essential. Managing your responsibilities better isn't just a matter of efficiency, it's about emotional survival. These 10 habits drain your energy in ways that often go unnoticed. By recognizing and adopting strategies to eliminate them, you'll regain not only your vitality but also your quality of life. I'm leaving this video on screen for you to make today's prayer to Saint Germain, which will help clear and purify your thoughts. I'm sure you'll love it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.